Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video, and we're going to be talking about the Japanese version right now because we had a live stream about first anniversary and the lead up to it, and the lead up has already started. Yes, so they did a ton of stuff, like literally immediately after the live stream. We had a new chapter drop. We had a new banner with Yuki on it, Kaido Yuki, and I got a separate video going over him. He's technically not part of Anniversary. This is a new limited banner prior to the start of Anniversary, but he's a badass character. And here's some little bit of the background video that they have dropped on the character. Looking just really good. Awesome. Just a newer version on steroids. But then it was really all about first anniversary. And they gave us a bit of a roadmap, so we're going to start with that just to make everything clear for everybody. But for the 11/17, of course, it was the dropping of, what we just talked about. The chapter 16 final chapter was added. They're giving 10 free gachas held every day up to 100 times. There's a main quest APO campaign, as well as a main quest pass available. And in addition to that, of course, we got the banner, which I just showed you guys, for Yuki. Now, starting on the 21st, which would be technically anniversary, we've got the Zone Yuji Itadoriya. That banner is gonna drop. So that's big news, and we'll go over that character in a second. Then we've got the Magnificent Ghost Cruise event will be held. And that's where you can get the skin for that character, which is really cool. So it's not going to be pay. Then there's going to be a bunch of events going on. SSR Guaranteed Gacha Ticket, first anniversary gift of 3,000 cubes, training support missions, free AP recovery campaign 3 times a day. The skin functionality will be added at that time too. Just a bunch of stuff. And then on 11/29, the Gojo banner for Inside the Infinite is coming, which we know he's going to be good. There isn't a bad Gojo in the game. And then the Magnificent Ghost Cruise story will be added also. And then for December, they'll be releasing more information. So we know this is going to continue on. So the big question is, will there be a third SSR drop? My guess is yes, because that's what they did for 6 month half anniversary. There's going to be a new enhancement mode. Again, there wasn't a lot of information given on it, just the screenshots. So this will be interesting. This should be dropping in January. They're also going to be making some adjustments to characters, which is really welcome, to maybe take some of these characters that aren't really that playable and make them where you can make them useful again in the game. And then we actually got our first look at the Gojo skin also. They previously in the Shonen Jump had released the prior skin, but now we've got a good look at both of them. And of course, we got closer looks and some basic breakdowns of what the characters will be doing. So let's go ahead and do that real quickly. So starting with the Yuji, he's going to be yellow also. And for the skills, he's going to be a Blow of Determination, deals close combat damage to selected enemy, and increases special attack gauge gain to self. That's actually really cool. Skill changes during zone state. Close combat damage to selected enemy up from normal. Okay, so you can get an increase in your ability there. And then first use increases self-critical hit rate and black flash rate. Second use increases damage dealt to self. And then we've got for the black flash, deals melee damage to selected enemy and grants zone status to self for 2 times. If you are in the zone at the start of your turn, grants additional actions to self. Cannot use special skills. Other status effects are also granted. That's kind of interesting. You know, we know he's going to be good. The question is how good. So basically, once he enters the zone, he's going to be able to attack twice per turn. So that's kind of cool, just that on its face itself. But he looks good. He looks good. And then, of course, we have our new Gojo. For the skills on him, from what was listed during the live stream, basically deals ranged attack magic damage to all enemies and reduces damage dealt. Skills cannot be used when in skill restricted state. Wow, that's just damn good. An AoE skill attack? Wow. And the next one reads, deals ranged attack magic damage to selected enemy, grants magic up to self. Skills cannot be used when in skill restricted state. Okay. And he's got a buff and does damage on that one. That's crazy. Then for the special, inflicts stun on all enemies. Infliction infinite emptiness reduces special attack count by 1. Nullifies special attack count increase and increases damage taken. Inflicts skill restriction on self and increases remaining turns of urgent business by 1. I don't see urgent business listed on here. This is interesting because he's going to be more of a support control unit with that special skill ultimate area expansion wind down. He's going to be really interesting, and that's a smart move, changing him up from that pure DPS beatdown. They've got me very intrigued because you know he's going to be good. He's going to be red on top of it. Now when you get to a year in the game, there's plenty of really good DPSs, so you don't necessarily always have to rely on your Gojos. So this could be very, I'm excited more for him because I like that they've gone down a different road. They didn't talk about, now that the chapter's ended, that looks like we'll be getting the Shibuya incident next. So if that's the case, then that does scream a certain character coming to the game. I don't know. I'm pretty stoked. I know a lot of people, that we're hoping for certain characters, Sukuna, but I wouldn't count that character out yet. As well as, of course, it could be the first limited banner 2 post first anniversary. You just never know. It's coming. The question is when. But yeah, I think both these characters, I can't wait to actually see them, be able to read everything in its entirely and sit and translate it out and test it to know exactly how these are going to work. But double attacking for Yuji and this turn of events for Gojo, I think makes this very interesting out of the gate. So yeah, I think it's some pretty big time exciting stuff, at least in my opinion, for the Japanese version of the game. Let me know your thoughts. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.